Do you ever feel like you're drowning in stuff? Your closet's overflowing with clothes you rarely wear, your kitchen counter's buried under gadgets and papers, and your mind's racing with endless to-do lists, work stress, and the pressure to keep up with a world that's always demanding more. You buy new things hoping they'll make you happy, a new outfit, a shiny appliance, the latest phone, but the joy fades fast, and you're left feeling empty, overwhelmed, like something's still missing. If this sounds like your life, you're not alone. In our consumer-driven world, we're taught that more equals better. More stuff, more success, more everything. But what if the secret to a happier, calmer life isn't about adding more? What if it's about embracing less? Today, I'm diving into why less feels like more with Japanese minimalism for beginners. Inspired by centuries-old wisdom, this simple, powerful approach can transform your home, your mind, and your life. Over the next few minutes, I'll share practical steps to start your minimalist journey, even if you're new to it. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with tools to find peace, clarity, and joy. Starting today, let's get started. Picture this. You walk into your home after a long day, and instead of relief, you feel a wave of stress. Your living room's cluttered with kids' toys, old magazines, and random trinkets you bought on impulse. Your desk is a maze of papers, cables, and sticky notes, and your mind feels just as chaotic, worrying about bills, work, and what you should be doing to keep up. In America, we're sold the idea that more is the answer. A bigger house, a fuller closet, a busier schedule means we're winning at life. But let's be honest, it's not working. Studies show that physical clutter increases anxiety and depression, with the average American home holding over 300,000 items. We're bombarded with ads pushing us to buy more, social media flaunting perfect lives, and a culture that equates busy with success. Yet, we feel unfulfilled, stressed, and trapped in a cycle of wanting. I've been there. My home and mind were a mess until I discovered Japanese minimalism. Let's explore why less can truly feel like more. In Japan, minimalism isn't just a trend. It's a way of life woven into Zen and Shinto philosophies. Imagine a traditional Japanese home. A clean tatami mat, a low wooden table with a single teacup, sunlight filtering through a shoji screen. There's no clutter, no excess, just a sense of calm that feels like a deep breath. Japanese minimalism isn't about living with nothing or stripping your home bare. It's about choosing what matters, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and letting go of the rest. It's rooted in the idea that less creates space for more peace, more clarity, more joy. By simplifying your surroundings, you simplify your mind, freeing yourself from the weight of stuff and stress. The best part? You don't need to move to Japan or overhaul your life. Japanese minimalism is accessible to beginners with small, intentional steps. I've seen this transform my own chaotic life into one of purpose and calm, and I'm excited to share 5 practical steps to help you start today. The first step to Japanese minimalism is to start small. Focus on one area of your home. Zen teaches that small actions create big change, so don't try to declutter everything at once. Pick one space, a kitchen drawer, a bedside table, or a corner of your desk. Set aside 15 minutes. Play some calming music, like Japanese koto, and empty that space completely. In Japan, emptying is a symbolic act, a fresh start to see what you truly need. Lay everything out and look at it without judgment. When I started with my junk drawer, I was shocked at how much I had kept out of habit. Old pens, random receipts. Studies show that focusing on one task reduces overwhelm and boosts motivation. Tomorrow, choose one small space and empty it. This tiny step is your first move toward a lighter home and mind, and it feels like lifting a weight off your shoulders. Now that your space is empty, it's time to curate what stays, using a Japanese practice rooted in Shinto gratitude. Hold each item and ask, do I love this? Do I use it regularly? Does it serve my life now? If the answer is no, thank the item for its role and let it go. In Japan, thanking objects, whether a worn-out shirt or a broken gadget, honors their place in your story, making letting go feel sacred, not wasteful. I did this with my closet, thanking clothes I hadn't worn in years before donating them. It felt liberating, like clearing mental clutter too. Research shows decluttering lowers stress hormones, and this mindful approach makes it easier. Spend 20 minutes sorting your items into keep, donate, or toss piles. Aim to let go of at least 5 things. You'll be amazed at how this gratitude practice makes your space and your heart feel lighter with your curated items. Organize them with intention, a core principle of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, every object has a designated place, creating harmony and ease. Group similar items, pens together, books together, and use simple storage like a basket or tray, common in Japanese homes for their clean aesthetic. Place items back thoughtfully, leaving space so your area feels open, not crammed. I organize my nightstand with just a lamp, a journal, and a small plant, and it feels like a Zen corner now. A 2020 study found that organized spaces improve focus and reduce anxiety. Spend 15 minutes putting your items back with purpose. If it's a drawer, use dividers. If it's a shelf, leave room to breathe. This step turns your space into a sanctuary, reflecting the calm you're craving. The 4th step is to clean your decluttered space as a meditative ritual, a practice deeply rooted in Japanese culture. In Japan, cleaning is a way to honor your space and clear your mind. Spend 10 minutes wiping down surfaces, dusting shelves, or sweeping the floor. Move slowly, noticing the texture of cloth, the shine of a clean surface, the fresh scent of your space. In Japanese temples, monks clean as a form of meditation, and you can bring that calm to your home. I do this with my desk every week, wiping it down with care, and it feels like a reset for my mind. Studies show that cleaning reduces stress and creates a sense of control. Use a simple cloth and water or a gentle cleaner, and play soft music to make it soothing. Try it. 10 minutes of mindful cleaning. Your space will feel like a haven, and so will you. The final step is to cultivate daily gratitude, the heart of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, gratitude isn't a once-a-year event. It's a way of life, from giving thanks before meals to appreciating your belongings. Each evening, take 2 minutes to name 3 things you're grateful for: the comfort of your bed, a kind word from a friend, or the calm of your newly decluttered space. Say them aloud or write them in a journal. I started this a year ago, and even on tough days, I'd focus on simple things, like the warmth of my coffee or the quiet of my home. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already there. Research shows gratitude boosts happiness and reduces stress. Try it tonight. List 3 things you're thankful for. This daily practice fills your home with warmth and your mind with contentment, making less feel like more. Japanese minimalism shows us that less feels like more when you live with intention. Starting small, curating with gratitude, organizing with purpose, cleaning mindfully, and embracing daily gratitude. These 5 steps aren't about stripping your life bare, but about creating space for what truly matters: peace, clarity, and joy. I've lived this transformation. 2 years ago, my home was cluttered, my mind was chaotic, and I felt trapped by stuff. Now, my space feels like a sanctuary, and my days are calmer, more purposeful. You can have this too. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start tomorrow with 1 step. Maybe decluttering 1 drawer or naming 3 things you're grateful for. Which step resonates with you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your first move. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with someone who needs a simpler life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to live mindfully and joyfully. Here's to a life where less feels like more, starting right now.